MPP Ted Chudleigh, the local MPP for the local riding here. Ted?
Thank you very much, Scott. I'm glad to be here with you today, and welcome to Milton. I don't know, it's a strange day in Milton. It's usually always sunny here. I guess maybe the McGuinty government's having an effect. It's kind of clouded over and it's not quite as bright and happy as it used to be. Ontario's the same way. Ontario used to be the economic engine of Canada. It's now a have-not province. And a have-not province, you receive payouts from the federal government, which isn't all bad. We're getting money from somewhere, unless it keeps your income tax lower, probably, although you're paying it to Ottawa anyways. But the net effect of that is you have less economic opportunity. Look at the provinces in Canada, which have been have-not provinces for as long as the program's been in place. Most of those are in the Maritimes, Quebec, some out west, Manitoba. And those provinces don't have the economic opportunity that Ontario always had. And that's what have-not status is all about. It's destroying the economic opportunity of this province. In the same way that they're trying to control your lives, they're trying to control the economy. In the same way that they're trying to limit what you can do, that's having a negative effect on the overall economy. They're doing it in the pesticide ban that produces this wonderful crop of weeds in this field. They do it with whether it be sushi, whether it be clotheslines, whether it be so many parts of your individual lives that they want to control, and it's just tearing the guts out of this province, and that's what's happening with the Independent Truckers Association. You people are the backbone of Ontario's small business companies. That's really what you are. You're the backbone of small business in this province, and you represent all the issues that small business need to survive. You need a competitive and economically viable industry in which to work. You are a North American industry. You're not an Ontario industry. Sure, there's trucks that just stay in Ontario, but so many trucks travel throughout North America. And the laws of Ontario have to be in sync with where North America is going at this time. And in my experience, to my knowledge, the rest of North America is not going towards speed limiters. I think it's a danger, as we've heard here today. I think it's a danger on the road. Any vehicle that's traveling along a 4 or 6 lane divided highway and is traveling at a different speed than the rest of the traffic, whether that be too fast or whether that be too slow, is a danger. And that's why I think this law is so wrong. It's creating an environment of danger. It's the same as the red light cameras that they're testing. They've been testing those red light cameras for about 3 years now, and what we told them at the start, red light cameras would cause more rear end accidents at stoplights, as people slam on their brakes to avoid getting a ticket going through a red light. The guy rams into the back of them. Well, guess who got hit early on in the test? Yeah, I got nailed on Spadina Avenue. Thank you very much. Wasn't too much damage done, thank God. But, I got racked pretty good by a taxi behind me who wanted to get through the light, and he was mad at me for stopping. Anyway, it's that kind of thing is going to continue with that red light. That's why it's still being tested, because they can't get the results to jive with what they want to do. The government wants to do. The Liberal government wants to do. And that's why I think all of these things that try to control your lives are so wrong. I think that all good protests start slow, and they continue. You know, this law hasn't hit yet, and the protest, this protest is only the first of many. After the law hits, your members, the independent truckers in Ontario, who travel throughout the West, who travel throughout the United States, will begin to be affected. It's the same thing as the GST, this the harmonized sales tax that's coming in July 1st, 2010, a year from now. You're hearing a little bit about it now. But if we take the experience that they had in the Maritimes when they implemented, Nova Scotia, when they implemented the harmonized sales tax, the real protest starts on July 1st, when a guy comes out of Tim Hortons and he paid an 8% sales tax on his coffee. That's when it starts to hit. He says, hey, this is real. And when he figures out how much it's going to cost him over the course of a year, probably $1,500 to $2,000, he starts to realize that it's a huge tax grab. And that huge tax grab isn't being compensated by the $1,000 check that he's going to get from the Ontario government. That's just to buy your vote. So don't be fooled by what this government does. And I want to congratulate you for coming out here today, for creating the protest that is starting. This will have a groundswell, and it will have an effect over the course of time, especially after the implementation takes place. So I encourage you to continue. I encourage you to be strong in your beliefs. I believe that government is there to serve the people, not to put people at an economic disadvantage across this great North America that we all live in. Thank you very much for coming today, and have a great day and enjoy Milton, even if it's not totally in sunshine. Thank you. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you very much. Very well spoken.